low quality. Second of all, what's this guy's name? Close game from Space Squid, his actual name. SquidSquad. Gold level game, 2200. Going against a 2200 platinum game? Diamond, platinum, that's fucking... Man, I don't understand Overwatch sometimes. So it looks like he's playing Junkrat. Does he play Junkrat the entire time? Yep! Oh, what a noob. Insta-locking Junkrat. Report. Zenson, you calling tonight? Alright, good night, man. What about a match where you play poorly but your team does good and wins the game? I don't know. I like to see it where you lose and you did poorly. Those are my favorite games to watch. So they got a Pharah. Get the. She doesn't notice you. Okay. So they didn't notice you. You kind of got lucky, but 2 of your teammates died. Already trap. Trap, trap, trap. I think this video is a little bit skippy. I'm assuming that's the video and not what you're actually seeing.
My genius is finally recognized.
We get Magic Much. The 3-month resub. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah, careful when you pick a fight with a Pharah.
Let's push them together. Same time. Let's go.
Someone's to your bottom right. Okay. I think that was the right decision. I think you weren't going to get away. If you ran away, you were going to die. At least you took him with you. That was, Winston will usually win a 1v1 if he's indoors. Oh, you could be shooting right now instead of hitting tab. Oh, be a little bit greedier with that trap. You saw someone walk by. Start shooting down that... Yeah. That's where you want to be shooting. This is where you want to trap. Oh, you're doing some sneaky Junkrat shit, aren't you? Alright, that works. But when you're this far forward, be even greedier. Trap. God, just throw it down. Thank you. Also, whenever you're fighting against a Rhine like that, look to shoot behind his shield if you can't get into it. Either go directly for him and shoot through... Like, you can shoot through the shield if you're directly on him. Now see... Okay, you want to ult it. Perfect. That was good. Already, start throwing your trap. And I don't mind you shooting at a Pharah like that. If nothing else, it just makes her attention look towards you. Gives your other classes the ability to... the shooter. Alright, you trapped him. FPS is like 30. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's the video. Some people don't have that good of a machine to record and play Overwatch at the same time, so the recording takes a hit. And that's fine. We can still critique this guy while the frames are a little rough. Right, it wouldn't be fair to not review the guy just because he's not recording as fast as he can. That Mercy, I guarantee she hates you, because you took her out 2 or 3 times now. Oh. Fast forward 40 seconds.
I'll be floating around the center since I'm full heals.
Where are you gonna go with this? Straight in. You got the Pharah. You got a trap. That D.Va didn't use defensive matrix at all, and it cost her her life, and so did the Genji, or not the Genjis, the Lucios. To your left, she's now behind you on your left. Oh, don't, oh my god. This is so fucking greedy. Alright, if you're this far up, at least throw a trap. Thank you. When you use it, I would use it. Use it. Ah, oh, Tricks are gonna kill you now. Alright. Usually just kill the closest thing to you so you can stop playing Gran Turismo and just play Overwatch. Penguin, did you miss your review? No, I don't think so. I think you're in the next batch for high priority. So, be very careful being the first one on the point. It's not a Junkrat deal being the first one on the point. You're quite fragile. That sucks. I saw what you're going for. I would say if you ever do a middle of a point ult like that. Okay, it looks like she destroyed it before you even had control. But detonate it immediately.
My genius is finally recognized.
New sub itself. What up, Self? Thanks for the subscription. Use the trap. No, get back. Remember, Junkrat, long-range class. He works good close range, but at heart, you are a long-range class. Get the fuck out of there. And the funny thing about shooting at a Pharah like this is that, I mean, the grenade's got to come down, right? People often forget about that. And those grenades are the hardest to track from an enemy point of view. Well, be very careful. So be very careful pushing up like that. If it's if the D.Va knows what she's doing, she's going to defensive matrix, and you're not going to get an escape. Also, again, you pushed up way too far. You're a long-range class, man. You have to start playing back and doing the same thing you were doing, but from a distance. The next batch of priority reviews tonight or a future stream. It'll be a future stream. Alright, good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe there's 40 to 50 seconds between rounds. Actually seeing that is quite crazy. Now here's the funny thing. We know this ends in a loss. And it's 2-0. Oh, we're gonna see how Rome falls. This reverse sweep. Oof. Losing the frames. So I like this holding the right side. Okay, you did something crazy and it paid off. You missed the health though. There you go.
Yep, guys, I'm coming back.
So one thing with holding, whenever you secure area, whenever you secure area, so like this one, let's say you're securing the right side. And let's say this next box is the point. Remember, if you lock down this side, you have to do something with it. Yes, it does deny this. Well, it denies this area. I won't say it denies this area. That's not true. Remember that if you come up here and you shoot this way, this is the path where their entire team is going to be at. So use this advantage that you created for yourself. See, watch this. If you went to the right here, if you're a little bit greedy, I know the point was being kept, but don't worry. Notice the line these guys are in, and if you came up from the other way, holy shit, is that an easy hit. This makes your accuracy so much better. But now look, you have to kind of do these shots. You hit one, but because you have to expose yourself so much, you die. So those are one of the times where going in a little deeper is actually safer and it's more effective. I don't mind fast in if you submit a video with you and your friends talking during it, but just make sure it's not annoying. Alright, that guy just showed you the line that you want to find with Junkrat. Right here. Oh, man. Wow. Sometimes desperate times calls for some really stupid shit. That's a no for you. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are constantly yelling at each other and saying stupid shit, then it's good. Don't ult. I would... Oh, okay. So, why I said don't ult is you saw 3 people die. You don't need to kill anyone. You have that fight won.
I burned his ult. Oh, he fucking one-shot me. Shit.
What are you hitting tab for? Don't hit tab. That was a weird ult on his part. It worked though. Has anyone from Chro Team Chro 1 or 2 submitted a VOD? Yeah, there was the one that did, and I kind of yelled at him for it. They're just being super passive. That's all. Trap right behind him. So remember, trap takes time. Throw it earlier rather than later.
Takes a licking, keeps on ticking. My ultimate is charged.
Are they not allowed to submit a VOD? No, they can.
We should probably go when they don't have a riot.
The dangers of flanking. Chro's up to your top right. Oh, shit, I heard something. Okay, remember you're a long-range class, so you can poke your head and shoot a little bit. Do it. Okay. Yeah, at a certain point, you just gotta pull the trigger.
I've been the solo healer this whole night.
I thought we had a Zen.
Solo healer.
I don't know if I can get on,
licking, keeps on ticking.
But it does seem like you're forcing your ult a bit too much. And maybe this is something I do and I don't really think about it, but I don't treat Junkrat's ult like I think other people treat other alts in the game. I use it very often. I don't try to force it. I don't see like, I'm not like, alright, I'm gonna win this fight with this tire. I just use it when I can. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but you seem to be forcing the tire. You're like, alright, I'm going to flank all the way around. I'm going to stop attacking while I'm flanking so they don't see me. And then I'm going to hope they're together enough for my tire to kill them. That's a lot of hoping.
We did okay on this one with some solo heals if you want to try it first. Based on how the match goes.
Oh, Potato's confused about what I was yelling at him about? Oh, just how they were playing. Yeah, so don't try to win games with tire. That is a really shit thing to depend on. It's a shitty ult, guys. You can get work done with it. Good job. You can get work done with the ult, but at the same time, man, fuck that ult. Also, this was another instance of needing to trap while you're being... Oh, I saw that rocket. Right in your face. When you pushed up the first time, you should have threw a trap.
Everybody, just fucking just one shot.
G'day, mate. Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Everyone ready? Wait, don't go in. Don't go in yet.
My ultimate is charged.
I think it was the higher ranked team. I think it was Team Chro 1. Those are decent ricochets. This is when you would throw a trap. Nope. Nope. Soldiers to your left.
I agree with that.
Yeah. You actually needed to wait even longer. Believe it or not. You needed to wait for your team to attack.
I was stuck back then. I didn't want to be there.
Oh, you're talking. You gotta stop doing that.
I am ready to activate the sound barrier. My ultimate is ready. Let's do this.
Also, now that just pissed them off even more. So this is the thing, talking just made everyone more angry. Also, even if you say you're not tilted or upset, you are still trying to play their game. You're still listening to them. So they've you've already been tilted, essentially. Flip it to your left. Yeah, Pharaoh's above you. Oof. This is good. This is very ratty play. Thanks for fighting with the auto host for 10 viewers. He's not here, but thank you for the auto host. Oh, man. And saying your team is falling apart is just going to make your team fall apart even more.
Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Oh, he was trying to invoke my name. The guy was going to try to invoke my name. Can you fucking believe it?
Wait, I think you stick with fucking soldier. Me too.
This Reinhardt's aggressive as hell. Yeah.
I can't do anything.
You're below 70 health. You're actually at 69 health. 70 health is one shot, so I would have not pressed in there at any point in time.
Get rid of me that easily. Stop me if you've heard
We
this
get
one
a
before.
fucking burst healer like Mercy or Anna. Why are you guys no killing?
And now it seems like you're just being suicidal.
Jesus fucking Christ. Is anybody
that's a
actually good
fine.
at
How do
soldier?
you do?
I'm not that great at him.
Oh my
Alright,
fucking
just
god.
take soldier. Pick soldier. I'm going Anna. Fuck this.
Anna checking in.
Soldier 76, reporting for duty.
Something to your right, soldier.
Back up. Just please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take that.
Group up.
There's something hog to your left. Careful of the hook. Yeah, that was close.
Good, I can't heal.
So this, one of the things about their team that you need to know about is that this Reinhardt's playing extremely aggressive. And holding this, I don't mind you holding down the choke point side or the closed in side. It's a viable strategy with Junkrat. You just have to, you have to hold corners better.
Get a point. GG.
Also use trap, but yeah, their Reinhardt was winning it for you with
Could have just as easily done soldier.
yeah. So whenever you hold the choked in area, so like that right side, let me try to draw it. So you got a room here. There's the door there. There's a room here. Like that. Like that. That's where the health pack is at. More or less, this is what it's like. Try not to be here. Just duck and weave back and forth to clear this area. Shit, sometimes I'd actually go around and shoot this area. But then don't walk like this. Because if you're here and you get caught, you have nowhere to hide. I actually would go this way. Because if they're here, then they have to go right more the more you go left. And the more right they go, the more your team here has the ability to shoot them. Right? If you can shoot them from this whole distance instead of just right there. Yeah, actually avoid the middle of the rooms. It's very bad. Also, as you keep going left, they keep going right, and it's very easy to hit their fight them, right? Because they want to mirror what you're doing. But if you're here and you go left, you're too far forward, and they can just shoot you, right? They can shoot you the whole time. They can shoot you the whole time. But if you're there, and then, they can't shoot you anymore. They have to go right. It makes them very predictable. So accuracy was alright. I didn't see many ricochet shots or, like, area denial. You're kind of shooting at people, which is fine. Whenever, first of all, forward traps. This is what I'm grilling every Junkrat on tonight. Over and over and over. Forward traps. Every fucking time. If you move up 3 spaces, you better be throwing a goddamn trap out and then fall back 3 spaces. Don't just attack forward and that's it. Positioning was less than desirable. I'll omit the last match because it seemed like you were upset. But you kept attacking center. You were nosing up. You were the first one into the fight, and that's not the place to be as a Junkrat. Remember, Junkrat, you're a long-range class, so be at long range. Don't just run up to them and then shoot them, and then die, and be upset you're dead. Logistics, your other decision making, so because of mine, I think was fine. Yeah, I think it was fine. I think you used it more for damage than movement, but that's just my style, is movement based. Forward traps. Oh, mine was fine. Decision making overall. Let me try to think. I think forward traps is still it. Every map I think I was remembering you on is just very passive. Also, oh yeah. So you try a lot of sneaky shit. That's bad. The problem is with tricks. Once they figure out your tricks, you die. Also, if you don't have enough skill and you find someone in a one-on-one, right? Someone fights in a one-on-one, and you can't win it, you lose. You try a lot of flanky stuff. I would say you overflank. You overflank. And this also has to do with, and I believe this is information, is you depend on tire. And by depending on tire, I mean you think it's going to swing the way of a team fight. Like, you're like, oh, we're down a guy, don't worry, I'm going to sneak around. And me not shooting for 10 seconds is completely worth it because I'm going to tire the entire fucking team. I consider that an information flaw because that is just not true. It's a false statement. It's not dependable. You won't be able to pull it off. At lower ranks, you can't pull it off. At higher ranks, you sure as hell can't pull it off. So stop depending on tire. Stop overflanking. You need to get into the mix a lot more. Take out the shady shit. So for those that don't know, Season 2, I did not flank. So for like 160 hours of Junkrat play, I did not flank. I fought everyone head on. I did no sneaky shit. I did what I did, and I just played Overwatch. Why did I do this? Because as a Junkrat, I knew I had to face some problems head on. If I didn't know how to fight people one-on-one, the fuck was I going to do with the class? So I took 3 months of my time and practiced solely 1v1ing. Well, not solely 1v1ing, but solely attacking head on. In the later seasons, I added in flanking. But yeah. Why did I do this? To avoid what you do. How you overflank. Your dependency on tire. All these, like, tricks that you think will win you a game, they're just tricks. What wins you a game is fundamentals. You know, the top 10 tricks from your Overwatch, whatever shit site, won't win you the games. It may win you 1 or 2, but it's not going to make you a better player. What makes you a better player is better fundamentals. So you have to take all this sneaky shit out. It's okay to add it in later on, but at the start, don't do it. Don't do it. This was alright. Information minus. So, What I would have you work on is, one, longer range. You don't use Junkrat from long ranges. Start using Junkrat from long ranges, and what this does is because you're so far away, you actually don't have the ability to flank, so it's going to cut down on your over-flanking habits. It's just going to make you flank at some time. But you need to explore the longer ranges of Junkrat. Also, just a hint, when you start using the longer ranges of Junkrat, when you start winning fights, you have to understand when to go in, throw down a trap, get the fuck out, start using long-range stuff again.